Welcome to my 5-minute warm-up routine. This is meant to be done before a workout, but is also great to do anytime you just want to move your body and increase your energy a little bit. The video is longer than 5 minutes because I have to show you how to do everything, but once you understand the routine, it should take you just about 5 minutes. That's 1 minute per exercise or 30 seconds per side on exercises that are double-sided. So we're going to start with cat-cow. You're on your hands and your knees. You're going to exhale as you push your hands into the floor, round your back, tucking your chin to your chest, and then inhale as you drop your belly and chest to the floor, pulling your shoulder blades down towards your lower back and looking towards the ceiling. Just working with your breath here. We'll do a few of these and then we'll bring our spine to neutral and go side to side. So I'm just side bending my body, looking towards my foot, stretching through the side body and through the neck. A few times on each side. And then we're going to combine these two different movements and do circles with the rib cage. So you're moving from one side bend to the cat, to the other side bend, to the cow. If it doesn't feel smooth and clean, that's okay. You can just go between those 4 different points. If you are doing circles, then go ahead and reverse and circle the other way. Next up, we're going to tuck the toes under and sit back onto the heel. This one's called thoracic rotation, thoracic referring to the upper part of your back. You're going to put your hand on your head and inhale as you look towards the ceiling, reaching your elbow up to the ceiling, exhaling as you reach the elbow down underneath your other armpit. Your elbow does not necessarily have to touch the floor here. The goal is really more to twist inward than it is to reach for the floor. So again, we're just working with our breath, inhaling as we open, exhaling as we close. About 30 seconds on one side, and then we'll switch to the other side, inhaling towards the ceiling, exhaling, twisting closed. Next up, we're going to come back into our tabletop position and we'll extend one leg out to the side. I'm calling this one Frog Jr. I don't really know what other people call it. We're extending one leg out and then we're just rocking forward and back, opening up through the hip. If you have any discomfort in your wrists here, you kind of want to push through the ball of the hand and the fingertips. And this will also help warm up and strengthen your wrists. We're going to do about 30 seconds. And then we'll pull the leg in and switch. Again, extending the leg out to the side, rocking forward and back to open up through that hip. Alright, so next up we're going to do inchworm. I'm just going to take a moment to tuck my shirt in because we're going to be inverted here and I don't want my shirt falling into my face. So we're going to come just momentarily into downward facing dog, And then we're going to walk the hands in towards the feet into a forward fold position. You can put your hands on your shins and come up halfway and then fold down again. And then we'll walk out into downward facing dog or plank, somewhere in between there. And I'm going to slowly inch my feet in towards my hands, one little baby step at a time. It may be more comfortable for you to have a wider stance with your feet so you've got room for your belly. And we're just going to lift up halfway, come back down, and then walk out again to downward facing dog, stretching through the calves. I'm just going to go back and forth for about a minute. You can also extend your arms up when you come up halfway to get a deeper hamstring stretch. I encourage you to play around a little bit and see what feels good for you. Finally, we're going to come into a deep squat here. If you can get your heels on the floor, perfect. If you can't, you can either place some plates or a couple books or anything to get your heels a little bit elevated. And then I'm going to anchor one arm to my knee and use my glute and leg muscles to pull my other knee in and out. Again, I'll do about 30 seconds and then I'll switch sides, anchoring my other elbow to my other knee. Again, using my glute and leg muscles to pull the active leg out and in. If this squatting without support isn't really working for you, you can grab onto something stable that won't allow you to fall backwards and do a supported deep lunge. And then it's just the same, pulling out one knee out and in for about 30 seconds and then the other. Totally okay to stand up in between sides if you need a moment. Just going to demonstrate, if you don't have plates, how you can use dumbbells to elevate your heels. I have them angled slightly outward, the way my feet are going to be angled. And that's another way you can do this assisted. Hopefully you feel all warmed up and ready to get into your workout. Thanks for watching.